I'm gonna make this really quick because I've recorded this like 3 or 4 times and just started rambling on and on and on for like 10 minutes each. And I just stepped out here at work. My coworker's probably, where the fuck is this guy at? But, you know, there's not shit going on, hopefully. But this video is for Lucas Jackson. Asked me a question, what I thought about Prime throwing their new drivers into the lightweight trucks. For those of you that don't know, the lightweight trucks are about half the size of your average condo sleeper truck. You know, the bed is pushed right up there against the driver's seat. No passenger seat in general. They'll pull that out and you can throw a cooler in there, refrigerator, so you'll still be able to keep your food cool. You lose storage space, but you save 5,000 pounds overall for the company, which they can in turn put into the trailer, which in turn gets them bigger accounts. I believe they scored some pretty big accounts when they started this. I think Walmart and Anheuser. So from a business standpoint, it's totally understood. Throw that at Mizzou. The biggest selling point for me is you get an extra 5 cents per mile driving a lightweight truck. So if you start out at 34 cents a mile, you add 5 cents, you're 39 cents a mile as a rookie, fresh new CDL with, you know, only time in a truck spent with trainers. So I mean, that you're not going to beat that, you know. So look at it that way. Size wise, like what do I think about it? It'll be tough, but I think living in a truck in general is going to be tough when you're new, just starting to get used to it. You know, I'm not really going to try to worry myself with stuff like that. Whether a lightweight or a full-size truck, it's going to be a small space compared to living in houses and homes and trailers and apartments and duplexes and all that stuff. I mean, everything's going to be small. So there's nothing really. I'm not really worried about it. It's you know, it'd be nicer if it was different, but you know, the money will make up for that. And it's not like I'm going in there with a whole bunch of stuff that now I'm not going to be able to store anywhere. I don't have anything going in, and what I add to my truck once I go solo will fit into that because that's what I have. So I'm not worried about it really. You know, I'd like a bigger truck, obviously, and I'm hoping that, you know, I can go in there and impress some folks. You know, show them I'm a good, reliable, safe driver, and be able to add to make myself a better driver and show them that I'm, you know, worth a bigger truck. You know, try to impress them and be able to weasel my way into something better. And you know, if not, after a year I can look for something else. You know, if it's really that big of a deal. But really, I'm not terribly concerned about it. You know, the first year is all experience. It's all learning. So whether you're learning in a littler truck or a bigger truck, you're still learning. You know, the most important thing is being safe and getting your drops on time. You know, that's the main aim. Everything else is just something to deal with. So you know, I'm gonna keep my attitude positive about all of that, because it's a small piece of a big puzzle, you know, and something that's not going to make or break the career. You know, I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to complain about it. You know, this all might change once I actually get in that truck. You know, spending a couple months in a trainer's truck, living with somebody else, is going to be rough. So I think even if I have to get out in a smaller truck, once I go solo, just being solo and being in my own rig away from people will be enough. And then we'll go from there. You know, I'll do another video once I get to that point, and have some different experience about it. But really, I'm not really worried about it. It's something I'll learn to deal with. Experience is the main goal for that first year. And like I said, if I can work my way into a better rig, then awesome. And if not, if it's really that big of a deal, once I get that year, I can go somewhere else, find another company, and go from there. So that's my thoughts on it, Lucas. I know you asked about it, so I wanted to share my thoughts. Ramblin' Ray, if you're watching, you might be able to shed some light on this, being a former trainer at Prime. Anybody else want to throw some comments, some video responses? Let us know what you think, or what your experience is, and we'll all learn. But really, that's all I got to say. Here in a little bit, I'm gonna try to get out and do a video on Prime's training. Just a quick rundown for people, because I didn't find a lot of info as far as YouTube goes on Prime in general. So yeah, that's what I got to say. I got to get back in there. I've been out for like a half hour or something. But yeah, until I see y'all again, that's my thoughts on it. Prime, lightweight, I don't care. I'll make it work. Extra 5 cents a mile, I'll make it work, So until that time, man, y'all be safe. I was about to say be breezy, but I'm trying not to bite people's shit. But yeah, y'all be cool. I'll see you when I see you. All right, or when you see me, I guess. Whatever.